Hey, you. Yes, you. How's it going, guys? Welcome to another brand new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the breakdown of how I made this monster energy artwork in Photoshop. So if you are in for that, fasten your seatbelt and let's fire up Photoshop and then let's make the dream come true. So now the first thing I do was to create a new file, and then I set it 4,500 by 5,000 pixel, and the resolution to 300, and then I set the color to white. Create. After that, I added a black solid color. After adding a black solid color, I use another solid color to create this monster logo, a dark green color, and then I also added another solid color to create the lighter part. After that, I added an outer glow to the dark solid color to add some glow to the edges. After that, I use a solid color to add a general glow on it. After I added the general glow, I added some fog to it using my mixed and fog brush. After I added the fog, I added some rock to it, and then after I added rock, I added some levels and some color balance to make it blend to the environment. After adding the levels and the color balance, I move on to adding some shadow. After I added the shadow, I bring in the monster energy drink. I added some levels to blend it to the environment, and then I use some levels to add some shadow to it. After that, I used a solid color to draw some highlight to it. After using the solid color to draw the highlight, I used the solid color to draw the monster logo again, and then I added the outer glow, and then I used the solid color to draw the lighter part, and I used another solid color to add some blue to it. After that, I added some fog to it again using my mist and fog brush. Now it's time to bring in the wolf. I added some levels to add some shadow to the backdrop, and then I bring in our wolf image. After that, I added some levels and some color balance to it. Now I added some levels again to draw some shadow to it, and then I added a solid color to add highlight, and then I added another solid color to add another highlight to it. Now I added an exaggeration to add dream light. So now it's time to bring in the skull. I bring in the skull, and then I added some color balance and some levels to blend it to the background. I use some solid color to draw an highlight to it, and then I set the blending mode to linear dodge. After that, I duplicated the solid color, and then I also use another solid color to draw rim light. After that, I added some shadow using my layer and my brush. After that, I added another fog to it to make it blend to the environment. Now I merged the layer after adding all the necessary chains. Now I added some unsharpened marks. I added some camera raw filter. After adding the camera raw filter, I added some iris blur to it. Now after adding all this effect, I duplicated it again, and then I added some filter gallery to it. After adding some filter gallery to it, I set the blending mode to screen, and then I added the layer mask and used my brush to paint highlight to the necessary part. After that, I added some particles and then I added another particles to it. I added some lens flare, and here is the final image. So here is what I ended up with, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below, and make sure to like, share and also subscribe, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Peace out.